no doubts on this planet. My knowledge is so accurate, so pure, so perfect like a soul. My soul is perfect, so my knowledge is perfect. My body is perfect, so my thoughts are perfect. Everything that is emanating from my body is totally perfect and true in words, thoughts, and deeds. So concentrate on the word Om or Sat. Bung canal is the place for concentration. Why sun place कस कस के दाना वही मिल जाना. So you have to concentrate on a little spot which is dark. That's known as zero. जीरो के हेर फेर से खुदा से जुदा हुआ. जीरो पलट सीधा किया तो खुद खुदा हुआ. सीधा करना है तो था जीरो. Excite him at the same place. He will enjoy and you get liberated. But your liberation is temporary, not permanent. That is why I say, get true word of Satguru, true word of Satpurush, of your own father. He is calling you through Satguru. Please come back, please come back, please come back. He is calling and calling, just like a father whose son is residing in America. He'll say on his mobile, "Oh son, do come back. I'm all alone. Your mother is all alone. We want you." But son says, "I want myself." So same is the case with you on this planet. You don't want to go to your own birthplace. You don't want to go your own home. You don't want to see your own real father. This is the tragedy. This is the problem of yours, not of Satpurush. He is calling you. I am giving this clarion call to all of you. Get awakened. Be with God. Be with your Satpurush. Only one Sant comes after pretty long time, after 550 years. Back there were Kabir Sahib, king of kings, of sons, Maha Sant of the time. And know this Vietnam has come. At my departure, you will say the same thing. What will be the utility of that? What will be the use of that? I'll take the word with me. It won't be with you. Box will be empty. These things won't help. These are simply to ignite your soul. Through Satguru, your soul is ignited. I am igniting soul, not mind, because I am not mind. I am free of mind. I am talking to you through my Surti. That is why I said Satguru is more superior to God, more superior to Satpurush. He is utilizing the energy of both. Sar Shabad is with me, the energy of Satpurush. This Shabad is with me of God, and I am speaking before you. And with the help of these two, I am igniting your soul, igniting your mind to please get concentrated, get awakened. But you are not listening to me. What should I do? What is my fault if you are not understanding me properly? My objective is simply to put forth my thoughts before you. All the things are there before you. I am mentioning each and everything to you. More than Vedas, more than anybody has given on this planet. Even I should say, more than whatsoever Kabir Sahib has given, more than I am giving. Because Satpurush gave him everything, he did. Satpurush is giving me everything I am doing. But does change with the passage of time. He thinks the easiest way to awaken the masses, so he gives me that very knowledge, that very information, which makes my ideas more clear before you, my thoughts more clear before you, my knowledge more clear before you, my gyan more clear before you. What else I should do? I spend days and nights in concentration with Satpurush at the time of writing. This has been written during the night. The whole chart that I am representing before you, it contains the whole idea of the universe. And at the end, when I'll go, people will read this. What will be the utility of that? At this moment, I know each and every chakra, its plates, its key, locks and keys are well known to me, and how to move. My Shushmana remains concentrated all the time. You will never see me in bad cold. You will never see, and the most of the diseases in your body are because of bad cold. One who concentrates Sushmana, he never gets any disease. Not to talk of some, I say he can't get any disease. This Sushmana concentration never allows any bacteria to enter inside the body, and if it is, it throws it away. But you won't listen to me. I say that SATGURU, Satnam, SATSANG, this is the word which possesses immense power. Remember this word, put this word in your surti. You will be free of all sort of diseases and all sort of bacteria. I say with authority. So, in Sat Shabad, you are 98%, 98% Atmi. Mahapragya Avastha, same is the condition. Am Brahmasmi. I am God. Anandhap, I am God. You can utter here also, you can utter here also. In Agochari, you can say, in Unmani, you are more and more brighter than the previous three conditions. You are more enlightened in these ways. You are more, your surti is more concentrated. Your mind is more concentrated. Mind is concentrated. Surti is also concentrated at the same level. When mind is concentrated 98, that means it will go to Mool Surti and 98% Atma. He will remain in contact with 2% of soul and 98% soul will be free. Equality is to be maintained. When mind is 100% fully covered, Atma is 0%. When mind is 10% excited, concentrated, Atma is to 10%. When that is 20, Atma is to 20. So if man is 98% concentrated, Atma is 98% free. It too is concentrated. It is already concentrated. It has become free from the cloud of man. Just like clouds come in front of sun, they create darkness. They do not allow sun's rays to penetrate. Same is the case of man and Atma. It never allows Suruti to penetrate out of it. It stops the concentration of Suruti. So Atma can't function. It is the Suruti which has to function. It can't send Suruti to your Shushmana. So work is stopped. It has to throw its concentration to Sushmana. That is the most important thing. Because one thing I mentioned clear, our Surti resides in our heart. But Nirti in every breath, they too must unite to become fully charged Atma. When you put alive holy name in your breath, both Surti and Nirti, Surti moves from Bang canal onwards. Kundalini takes the use, benefit of charge, Sushmana, and it gets excited. It says, okay, I'll take Surti from the heart to the medulla oblongata, cerebrum to cerebellum, and take it at the center of Shastra Sar. And for sons it is 6th chakra and Agya chakra is the 7th chakra. And that very Surti reaches to our Agya chakra. And at Agya chakra, Satguru appears with your concentration. Because you have to concentrate at Agya chakra, functioning is already going on. And when your Atma resides in Agya chakra resides. Atma resides in Agya chakra. Surti is in breath, it moves to Agya chakra. Nirti is in breath, and Surti is from Kundalini, from medulla oblongata to cerebellum, which reaches to Agya chakra. So that's why we say your Kundalini too should be remain charged. I am sitting in such a posture, my Kundalini is charged all the time. Some people teach how to concentrate this Kundalini, awaken it. That is not the way. Without Sushmana, Kundalini can't be charged. So my friends, these two states, Agochari and Unmani, are one and the same. But in Agochari, 95% Surti is awakened, concentrated, and in Unmani, 98%. Now let me come to Khechri Mudra. The word Ramkar. All the three Devatas reside in this word Ramkar, 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 Ramkar. So, this is the supreme stage of God's worship. Supreme concentration. Here, mind is 99% concentrated. Mind. So naturally, 1% mind is still there. With 1% Atma. So 99% Atma is free to act and move. And in these two, Unmani Mudra, you attain mean choice. Mahapragyavastha, Turiyatit stage. And in this Khechri Mudra, you attain the supreme stage of all others, because all the four elements are gone. Your earth is gone, water is gone, fire is gone, air is gone. You are left with only one body, that is Vijnandeya. In Unmani, you were having two bodies, Jnandeya and Vijnandeya. That is why mind was concentrated to 98%. Two were still there. And see here, 99% mind is concentrated. 1% mind is still there. So 1% Surti is not functioning. 99% Surti is functioning. And you have got only one body, Sukaya, ethereal bodies of Sukaya. Very important stage. And then you can reach to Shastra Lok Praun Chakra. You can give a rounding all around Shastra, which is yellow in color. Total covering is yellow in color. V-shaped door is there. I have seen that. That is why I am mentioning you. No book on earth has mentioned this shape of Shastra. Golden color outside, black tattva within, because I entered that law along with Satpurush. And when you enter, then it is not mean way of walking or moving. It is Vyangam which takes half an hour to reach there. With Pipil Chal, when you cover, it takes 3 hours, because reaching there and coming takes you half, 1.5 hour, and then having a complete chakra, complete encircling of that very low. It is almost round. It takes 1.5 hours. So for that, you have to go for 3 hours. 3 to 6 a.m. 3 a.m. to 6 a.m. That was my time. I used to go there while making a trip around the Shastra, around. Then I was taking 3 hours. From 3 to 6. At 6 I used to come back. That's why I'm habitual of sitting in straight posture for 3 hours continuously without a slight disturbance. I am sitting before you. So 99% mind is free. So in this stage also, you are not fully concentrated. A sant who himself is perfect spiritual master resides in this supreme state of conscience. This is supreme stage of conscience when you are 100%. So up to 99, you are not in supreme concentration. You are still lacking. 1% is too much so far as bhakti is concerned. 1 is too much. You are still with one of the elements. Sky has not been liberated from you. You have not come out of sky material, sky element. So sky element is with you. And this can be liberated only by true SATGURU Vai Naam, who is sitting before you. Please listen to me. I have no other interest. See my knowledge, how much knowledge I do possess about the whole universe. Nobody on this earth has given this much knowledge except Kabir Sahib and my Satguru. But whatsoever I am giving, there is an addition of so many things in it. There are additions, and those additions are not because of me. These are because of Satpurush. I am nothing. I am insignificant, zero. I myself is zero before you, please. Don't consider me as anything. I am nothing. Whatsoever he gives me, I put forth the same before you in the same way. Simply my pen works and I write. You can well visualize why I am working so hard for you. During this period, everybody is afraid of death. Universal epidemic is troubling each and every country, every person, every individual of any country, of any place in the whole of this universe. So in this very stage, I am not consoling you. I am giving you the diet. I am giving you the proper food. That is the need of the hour. The need of the hour is true food. Listen to my lectures on YouTube and you will come to know that somebody, a humble servant of yours is working for you day and night. I am working well before this corona epidemic started. I stopped satsang 1.5 months before this corona disease, before this corona epidemic, COVID-19, because Satpurush enlightened me, please stop it and start working. Go on writing, and I was writing during that very period and giving the same to all of you. But still I'll say, it is all up to you to follow whatsoever you like. I have given you all the three types, and in future I will talk about Saj Bhakti, Sat Bhakti, Para Bhakti. That's with me. That is the clarion call to you from Satpurush, your own father. Who is part of you? You are a part of Satpurush. You must realize and remember from where you have come. You have come from Satatam. For what you have come? You have come on this planet to play with man and Maya and go back after winning. Just like me. I have won the match. And I am of Satlok working in these three loks. I am not of these three loks. Because Nirankar, God, has submitted me to Satpurush. No, I am serving with the help of Kandaranjan Bhagwan and with the direction of Satpurush. I am not enemy of anybody. They too, Adi Shakti and Bhagwan and all the three Bhagwans are with me. They are working with me. They are in collaboration with me. I am not enemy of anyone. We have no enmity. And none on this planet should have any enmity against others. If you have any enmity, it must be with your own flaws, with your own weaknesses, with your own limitations. Don't let us stay others and say anything bad to others. Everyone is very good. For me, I'll say again to you, if you find any mistake in me, throw it back towards me. But concentrate in your own Surati, in your own mind, to realize the truth and understand where the truth lies. Don't be too busy with idle talks, idle words. Be positive, be optimistic, don't be pessimistic, and live like an optimistic man on this planet. And with these words, I'm going to take a leave of you. Thanks a lot for listening to me patiently, and those who will listen to me patiently. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. So प्यारे सत्संग जी, प्यार से कहिए सतगुरु सतनाम सत साहिब जी, सतगुरु सतनाम सत साहिब जी, सतगुरु सतनाम सत। बोल सतगुरुदेव महाराज की जय, सतगुरुदेव महाराज की जय, सतगुरुदेव महाराज की जय। आज के सत्संग के आनंद की जय, आज के सत्संग के आनंद की जय, आज के सत्संग के आनंद की जय। तो मैं आपसे अलविदा लेता हूँ।